Welcome to Hachzek, the Daily Musar Impact Initiative.
First Mishnah in Avos, it ends, Have misunim b'dhem amru shloisha dvarim. As there's two pshatim in Heim Amru, they said a lot of things in life. What do you mean Heim Amru? As one malach in the Rishonim is Heim Amru what was rugel b'piyam. Because limud hamusar is not just hearing something once. You have to hear it again and again, and then it makes an impact on you. Like the Messiah Shisham speaks out in his Kedama. As Heim Amru, this was what was rugel b'piyam. Having misunim b'din. Zog der Rabbeinu Yoina l'mal misluchu b'machshava rishoynach b'amtona g'doylo b'yin adak l'bal yito b'shichol hadas. There's two kinds of limud. There's limud shitchi, fast, quick. His reasons is a maila. Maybe with learning too. 1, 2, 3, fast. Another daf, another. No, when it comes to limud, misinus. You have to go slow. You have to think it through. Because the Rabbeinu Yoina explains that a person is moed al tois in his first ki tois b'chol adam matzuyu. As you have to think things through very well. It says bedin Dr. Rabbeinu Yoina because din is a chashuv and a kuda of Torah. It's an afkamina la'alacha, but really it's true in all aspects of Torah. When we learn, we have to think things through. We have to cook it over. We have to digest it. It's not something that you do fast and quick. It's something you have to think it through. You have to work it through in order to be koina, the amitius of Torah. As that's the first step, having misunim b'din. The Bali Musa say al derech Musa al derech Josh, not the pashat of pshat. That every person is a dayan ba'atzmai, as he should be misunim when he does things to dan it if he should do it or not. That's more al derech Josh. The pashat of pshat is in learning you have to be misunim. Think it through, be'iyam, think it and work it through. V'midu talmidim harbe. A person should be maimed talmidim harbe. It's a limud for a rebbe that he should teach a lot of talmidim. He shouldn't say I have a select group, I already taught. No, he should always be maimed talmidim. That's the pashat of pshat. But it's also very true with every one of us. Learn with a chavrusa. Learn with your children. Take a person on. Learn with him. You're also being maimed talmidim. That's a form of talmidim. There's so many people that if they would have Torah in their lives, they would be different. Ve'midu talmidim harbe. Every person has a koyach to help other people to grow with learning with them. V'asu siyag la Torah. As the Rabbeinu Yoina learns that the siyag over here is talking about the siyagim that Chazal made. And he says a big yisoid because the siyagim of Chazal that you shouldn't be over the Isser as the Yira Shamayim. Yira Shamayim hu ikra oilam v'yisoid hamayla we call amitzis kulam parpois Allah. He says very sharply that Yira Shamayim is the yisoid of all milas. And Kol Atayra is Parparois Aleh. The Shayrish Shavai is the Gemara in Shabbos, the famous Koan Lamed Aleph. It's the Maftechas Chitzanius, Pnimis, Yo'omed Lefnei Yira Shamayim. It's very, very important. We live in a dar where Chizuk is very strong, positive is very strong, and it's true, it should be very strong. It's very important. But don't forget, Yira Shamayim should be strong too. To be mechazik ourselves, to hold strong with a yira from Hashem. That's Nakuda number 1. But the Brisker Rav and the Ari Cheskel said another pshat in the Mishnah that it's talking about the personal siyagim that a person does. That every person has to be careful to make his own siyagim. What's the idea of a sug? The Yetzer Hara doesn't get a person to do a chet straight away, like the Gemara says in Shabbos Kufay. The person wouldn't listen. He gets him to fall around, and then he falls into the trap. A dogma, a smartphone, he's not going to get him to look at bad things right away. First you get a smartphone, the shmira, and then the shmira goes down, and then a person has to be careful to make siyagim with different things. And that's how he keeps his Torah and mitzvahs, because the Yetzer Hara is very smart. He works and he gets the person to fall in the areas. That's Aleph. Beis, you could add something. The Shlach Kodesh says a beautiful Yisai. He says, as the Dairas go on, you see the Chachamim add more and more Gzeiros, because every Dar has its Nesayin. V'oi, there's certain things that the Chachamim can't be Geyser. We have to do ourselves. Because every person is a world on his own, and he has his Nisyanis and his downfalls. As a Siyut Siyag L'Taira, Chelik of Yer Shamayim is to see where you fall. When you come late to Shacharis, when do you go to sleep at night? Make a siyag, you should come 5 minutes earlier. In Midas, try to make siyagim in Lashon Hara. There's a person who's a big Baal Lashon Hara, a Isha that's a big Baalas Lashon Hara. Stay away from them. As every person knows where his downfall is, and he could be baidik on himself, where he should make his siyag l'taira. It's very important to live with siyagim. You know, people say it's hard to hold yourself back. You see, when people want to lose weight, they know how to make siyagim. Especially if Isha, she has an event she wants to look thin for. She'll be makbid on her siyagim because it's chashiv to her. You know, business people, they're very makbid on their siyagim in different areas because it's money. Our Torah, our mitzvahs, our connection to Hashem, that's really so chashiv to us. Let's make siyagim to be shomer on it, to keep it kirai, because the Yetzer Hara is always working, and if we're not going to make siyagim, he's going to get us. So that's how important it is to make siyagim, to think on your own. Let's think on our own today. What siyag we could make in life to improve, to ashmiras amitzvahs, ashmira from averas, v'havoi nase v'nishma. Let's make a Kabbalah, a Naya Kabbalah, be'ezus Hashem, b'yachad.
You have been listening to a shir by Hachzek. If you have been impacted, please share with others. For the daily shir, please visit Hachzek.com or call 516-600-8080.